What up, though?
Hi.
We are here. We are live. We are in the
We're
building.
in the building, the house
The house,
building.
the building, the place to be. And you are tuned in with the Lovelies.
Yes,
I'm Malachi Lee,
I'm Danny Lee,
and we are
the
the Lovelies.
Lovelies.
There it is. You're tuned into our YouTube channel, to our Instagram as well. What up, though?
Hey,
We are coming through as a couple, as two people that have came together through
comedy and Jesus.
comedy and Jesus.
Comedy and Christendom.
Yes. Yes.
TNC.
Yes. Thank the Lord for it. And we're here.
Yes.
We're here and we're live. We've been talking about doing content. We've been doing more content.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been talking about even doing even more content.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're here. I'm super excited to be here. How do you feel?
I'm excited.
Good,
I'm
good.
excited. I'm excited. I'm also excited about our new video that we made, or our intro video that we made.
Oh, we did make an
Yeah,
intro.
we did that yesterday.
Yeah, we did. Creativity is creating.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, today. What are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about our first date, right?
Our first date. Yes. She said like it was a question. Yes. She said like we ain't talked about all this. Like
No, because listen, I thought we was doing. I wasn't even prepared. I was like, oh, I thought we was doing the video first.
just like the content. We're gonna do it just like the content.
Oh, okay.
You know how we hit them with something, and then we hit them with something.
Oh, and then we hit them with something. Okay,
Yeah.
see, it's such a shock to me that I'm a part of it and I'm special, and it's shocking me like.
Yeah, she's still shocked. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, we're gonna be talking about our first date, which yesterday, 11/11, marked 1 year.
Yes.
Since our first date.
Yeah, Veterans Day too.
Veterans Day. Yep. And we went to the same place yesterday that we went on our first date, which was the movies.
Yes.
And we
the
saw
same movie theater.
The same theater. We saw the Marvels.
Yeah, that was pretty decent.
It was. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I love action movies, so it was cool.
And they had the Black Girl Magic.
Yeah, they did. They sure did. And yes, so now last year we saw Black Panther.
We saw Black Panther. Oh wow, are we racist?
No. We are not racist.
We're not racist. I'm just playing. We love everybody.
And shout out to our Instagram.
Shout out. We see people coming in. Hey.
We see y'all tapping in.
Okay, M Fox, Rough and Scruff. Hey, gang. How y'all doing?
So let's get it popping.
We doing good.
Let's get it popping. Because we're going to be talking all that. But before that.
Choose love, y'all. Hey, love, lovelies, lovelies, love. Lot of love, big love. Love, what? Hey, love. Choose love, y'all. Love, lot of love from above. I love you.
I love you too. We just did that. We did that, Bootsy Pants.
Yes, we did that. Welcome to our channel.
Welcome to the first live.
First edition of the Lovelies.
Yes.
The Lovelies Live. We're going to call it that.
Live.
Yes.
LL.
Yes. So, yes, we were talking our first date. So, November 11th, 2023, we went on our first date together. Mm-hmm. We started talking more. Shout out to our friend Smada. He's a great comedian, actor, improviser, matchmaker, And shout out to him and his wife, Penny. Yeah. They just got married about 3 months ago.
They did.
In which I was the best man for. Mm-hmm. So it was a very big joy.
And I did the wedding.
Yeah. You did the wedding. She threw me off. I'm like, I was there. I'm like, I didn't even see her do it. And who knows what that means? Like, I did the wedding. Like, yeah, I did it. The whole.
You weren't looking down.
Right.
No, exactly. I'm sure I am.
Yeah. But yeah, their story is a little similar to ours as far as the age gap that we have. So Smart has been a great brother to me through the years, and through the artist community, and as well as being a good brother and being able to have a safe space to share, grow, and learn. So they just got married. He's the one that match made us through comedy. We went to. It's so funny. He's calling. I'm gonna answer
the phone.
Yes, sir. How you doing, brother?
Put him on speakerphone. Oh no, that's okay because he might be cussing.
My speaker is bad.
Oh,
I'm doing great, man. How you doing? I was actually just talking about you while we're on live.
Yeah, we're on live. Tell them
and
tune
you
in.
Called. Yeah. So
tune in on our link. LuvLees.
Go ahead and tune in.
Yeah, tune on in there.
Yeah.
We're just giving you flowers. We're literally online talking to you through the phone.
Yeah, and now you're here. So you know what I'm saying?
We can't
go to my story. Go to my story and then click that link.
On the LuvLees.
Facebook or Instagram.
Facebook, yeah.
Whatever story is there. Yeah. Smart is an old dude as well, y'all.
He's not old. He want to be old. Though.
He's a young old.
He act like he old.
I'm trying to walk him through the line. Okay, the story. All right, got the story.
Some people just not good with technology. We was trying to get on here. I was like, so how do I?
Yeah, you view the story. So the thing that says YouTube, click that. Yep. Boom. It should take you to our page.
Boom, bam, bomb.
It should take you to our page. Yeah.
Come on, Elder.
Yeah. I'll send it to you. I'll text you directly. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to you later.
We love him.
Maybe we'll keep the conversation going, man.
The whole show. That
was just gonna be him. So he put us together. It's through comedy. Mike Larry's comedy class, funny is funny comedy class.
Funny is funny.
She got the one mic shirt.
One mic shirt that I actually made. Well, I didn't make it. I just sent it to the t-shirt lady to make it.
Yeah. So we out here repping the set, if you know what I'm saying.
The one mic gang.
Yeah, we are. We actually are. Yeah. So it was pretty cool. So Smata joined the class as well. And now that we're all here, he saw how good of a match we made, you know, and I always saw the connection we had, but I ignored it.
We didn't think we were. We just thought we were good friends.
Yeah, you know.
A lot of people thought we were messing around way before we were messing around.
Yeah, and we weren't.
We were not.
We were not, like, at all, you know. But people can see farther than you can sometimes. And it's a blessing to have people in your life that can, you know, see those things. Yeah. So he saw it and he talked to both of us individually, like, hey, what's up with y'all? And we like, what? You know?
I don't know what you're talking about, brethren.
Yeah, we don't know what you're talking about.
We both had the same answer. You said we just friends. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, that's just my friend.
Yeah, we both said the same thing, that we were just friends.
He was like, she respects me as a man.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He was like, no.
He was like, man, I didn't respect. I was like, oh, okay.
He was like, you laughing extra at his jokes. I was like, he's funny. He's like, no, he ain't that funny. I was like, yes, he is.
Yeah. So, So then that was September of last year.
Yeah, we actually had a conversation because I told Smata not to tell him. He told me that Malachi liked me. And I was like, okay, well, I don't want to mess up our friendship. So don't tell him that I know. And he was like, okay, I won't. And then next thing you know, he was like, yeah, I had told Malachi that you liked him. And I was like, wait a minute. I didn't say I liked him, first of all. I didn't say I like him. He was like, yeah, you did like him because the way you look at him and you laughing at his joke. And I was like, I didn't. And I just started running because I was thinking to myself, this might be true, but I don't want to say that out loud. Yeah. And so when he told me that he told him, I was like, well, I got to have a conversation with him because I don't want to feel awkward now that I know that he know that I know that he liked me. And so we had our conversation. Yeah. And he was like, yeah, I like you physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, but I have nothing for you.
That's what I told him.
And I was like, oh my God, that is amazing. This man is honest. I take it. We could just be friends.
I told her I have nothing but
penis.
Is what I told her. Because at the time of my life, that's all I was willing to give out.
And I said, well, I'm a woman of the Lord and I can get penis anywhere. And so I'm good. God bless. May the Lord watch between me and thee.
Yeah.
While we're absent one from another.
She did. So she said, let's stay friends. I said, cool. Because, that'd be good
we got.
for us. Yeah. So that was September 23. We started talking more. And I did know that I enjoyed our conversation.
Mm-hmm.
We would talk on the phone
for hours.
Yeah, I enjoyed our conversation. It was
Yeah.
a great conversation. It never got dull. It never got dull.
Mhm.
And we always find stuff to talk about, to laugh about. And then we started, as we continued to do shows, because now this is a year within us doing shows.
Yeah, so
year.
we were already friends for like a year before all of this stuff even happened. We just weren't talking every day, but we still talk. But it wasn't like all the time. Like we started to September, it started to be more like at least 3 times a week. And then it was like almost every day. Like
And so now November marks the second year of since Funny is Funny has been going on, and the graduation, which Mike Larry put on. Shout out to Mike Larry. And so now we started talking more. She would have shows. I would have shows. We'd be going to each other's shows, still just as friends. Then went to
November. I had hired you for a show, or was you about to
yeah, nothing happened in October. We just were talking through October.
Yeah, he did ask me to go to Cedar Point on Sweetest Day.
I did. Yeah.
I said no, thank you, because I had stuff to do.
She had stuff to do, yeah. And I was really trying to see who I was gonna go with. And
I was like, well, I literally said, well, why don't you try this person? He's like, oh, I forgot about her. And he ended up friends. He ended up not going.
I ended up just not going. I was like, I don't want to be a third wheel to the whole experience. So if I can't find someone
that I want to go with,
yeah, because you can't just go with anybody.
You can pick people to go, but that don't mean you want them.
That don't mean you want them to be there.
Being an hour drive with somebody.
Yeah, for nothing. So now we're in November. November hits. We're doing good. That's when we set up to go out. We said, hey, let's hang out. Let's pick a day to hang out. So it was 11/11 last year. And not knowing that, what 11/11 means at the time, it's just about alignment. And it's an angel number, so I didn't know none of that at the time. I didn't say, hey, let's go
on exactly 11/11.
And I didn't even realize it until it came around
recently.
This time.
Like,
then I checked my calendar from last year and it said November 11th. It was a Friday back then. So it was crazy. And I was going out to LA within a couple of days after that. And it was even crazy that I did that I was preparing to go to LA.
And you still went out. Yeah.
And still went out.
You definitely needed to prepare to leave.
Yeah. Mentally, financially, but here I am spending money on her and, not knowing, just having fun. And this was something I wanted to do. I just wanted to have fun. So then when we had that it wasn't even a date at the time. Like, to me, it was just two friends liking to hang out.
Laughing at the lady that was looking at him.
We had a great time.
Silly.
Yeah. We got to the counter. She's like, I was like, you want something from the concession? She was like, nah. I was like, you sure? I was like, you sure? She was like, well, I do get a kid's pack. And I bust out laughing. I'm like, are you serious? Like, no, like, it's really just enough popcorn for me.
Right.
Because if you don't know, she's
I am a little short. I'm taller than that. Nah, don't blame me.
She's taller than this, but
don't blame me like that.
She could walk through this screen easily.
I am taller than that too. I think.
So we go to the counter and I was like, let me get and I just bust out laughing because the fact that I was gonna say a kid's pack
there was no kids around.
Yeah, no kids around, but it's a kid's pack that she needed. So the lady is not having it. It's a young white lady, young white girl.
Yeah,
she's not laughing at all, and that made us laugh even more.
Yeah, he was like, "This is my daughter."
yeah, I did say that. Yeah, she was going.
That's how I started calling you Big Daddy.
Yeah, she was going for none of it. She went for none of it, man, and that's when we watched the movie. Movie was good.
I had a really good time. I never had so much fun at a movie.
Yeah.
Usually I pick movies to go out with people because it's like, do I really want to get close to a person?
Yeah.
Movie, you could just watch a movie and be like, oh, okay, that was cool.
Exactly.
Let's roll out. So we both was pimping it back there.
We were.
I was like, we ain't gonna get too close going to no movie.
Right.
Ain't gonna be no talking.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A movie is not really a first date. That's just a hangout.
Not to get to know nobody.
That's a time where y'all both want to see the movie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You look, we coming to watch a movie, so we had fun. Afterwards, the security guard came in and we were talking to her. We was being silly with her.
Yeah, because she was negative. We was like praying for her and stuff, acting silly.
Yeah, she was being on there. She's like, well, some. You know how people would just be downers, and we like, well, praise God, because He got you anyway. She's like, oh, I guess. We like, and we just kept throwing positivity on it, and that made us laugh because it's like an insider now. We just laughing at her, and then
it didn't work either.
It did not work. We had a great time. Then I went to LA. I went to a film festival in LA. And I really honestly didn't see Danny as someone I could date because of our age difference. So when I went to LA.
Yeah, have we told him the age gap yet? We'll leave that for the end.
Yeah, we'll leave that. Yeah. So because of the age gap, I was like, that may not work for me, you know. And
I felt the same way.
Yeah. So then I went to LA. It was a film of mine was in a film festival. I went for that. I also did some comedy, hit a comedy mic. Then I came back to Detroit. There was a young lady from the film festival.
A young lady.
Yeah,
no.
she
older than me.
Yeah, she reached out to me. She was interested in me, and so we started talking a little bit. She was like really pursuing me, and it was a little flattering, but also kind of weird because of how not that she was direct, but very intentional in what she wanted. She knew exactly what she wanted. I'm like, yo, you don't even know me, So I talked to my brother about it, and he was like, well, date her, see what happens. So the fact that even him saying that he didn't just wash it away off the rip, it just got me to thinking, and it opened my mind to dating an older woman. That it would be okay if that was to happen. I knew she was too old, but it got my mind open.
There's a limit.
Yeah. So then, now that's November. Now the end of November comes.
Yeah, I had hired you and Smata.
Me and Smata was hired.
We should have had Smata over here on this live.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bring Smata. Next episode, Smata's gonna join us, and he can give his take on it.
Right.
Yeah, so we had the gig. This was after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was a really nice party. They were celebrating their mom who was deceased her life. It was a beautiful party. We had dancing. They had a saxophonist.
They did.
We did an hour of comedy for them.
Yep.
It was paid. Yeah, I paid. Smata and him got paid pretty decent for us, just starting off as comedians, and it was good. And we had a lot of fun.
We did.
And he can I tell on you? He had gave his card to somebody, and I was like, look, this is my event. You don't give your card to nobody. If you want to give them a card, give them my card. And I checked him, and he was looking at me all googly eyed and stuff while I was checking him.
I was indeed.
I'm like, what? I'm like, did he not hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard everything she said. Yeah, she was like, I ain't going for that. And I was like, wow. So then, I just saw her in a different light that day. Seeing how she handled business as a businesswoman, how she handled it as a comedian, because she hosted the show in a way. And then, and then for her to check me and communicate what she didn't like, and I was like, wow, So that was November. That was the end of November.
Yeah, it was like right by Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think it was after Thanksgiving. Either after or before, around that time. But I do remember Thanksgiving came.
Because I was off because we started after, because I had to pick you up because your car had broke down. That's what happened.
So was that after or before the show?
That was before the show.
That was before the show.
Before the show.
So rewind. Before the show was Thanksgiving. Yeah. So the show was after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Because Thanksgiving hit, and my shout out to comedian Nico Hall.
Nico.
I was bringing him a plate for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I brought him the plate, and my car broke down, and I didn't even want to tell Nico that my car broke down. So I gave him the plate, sent him on his merry way, and now my car is in the parking lot, broke down. I end up Ubering home. The next day, brought my mom's car back to the spot to trying to fix my car. I didn't even want to tell Nico. Nico came out, ended up seeing me. He like, Malachi, you need help? I was like, man, I know I'm in a bad spot if Nico is asking me if I need help.
And we was on the phone when all this stuff happened because he was supposed to clean out my gutters on my actual house.
On my actual house. Not the fake house, the actual house.
Not my gutters, but the house's gutters. And
clean out my gutter. Okay, that's what it was.
And he was like, I can't do it because my car broke down. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I was like, okay, it's something. And he was like, can you stay on the phone with me? And I was like, sure, I ain't doing nothing because I was off because it was Thanksgiving. I was like, sure. And that became a whole adventure.
Yeah, it was. It was a whole adventure. And then after that, we had that whole adventure. Nico's on the phone with Danny. Now I'm trying to work on the car. We went to AutoZone. We're going back and forth to AutoZone, getting the battery, tested, charged. We going back and forth.
Skits and stuff.
Yeah, we shooting content, just a whole day. Danny's on the phone the whole time as if she's actually.
I'm on him and Nico's phone. Yeah. I'm there.
So then we had AutoZone like the first or second time, and Nico has the phone, and he's like, hey. So okay. Then when my mind got open to dating Danny, then it actually, like, I heard it, like Danny could be somebody you could date. Like, I heard it, and I was like, I knew I heard it, but I was just like, huh? All right, whatever. So then that next day, Nico said it to me. He was like, you and Danny should date. Like, now she's on the phone, but he said it in a way where she couldn't hear it.
Wow.
He was like, you and Danny should date. I'm like, why you say that? He's like, because y'all perfect for each other. Like, y'all do the same thing. Y'all good friends. Like, why not? I'm like, I just brushed it off. I'm like, man, Danny ready for life, man. She ready. He was like, so? And I had nothing else. So I was like, dang. And then the fact that it confirmed what I just thought about, I was like, okay, so let's then from there is kind of when it started for me.
Okay.
And then the next day we went to the show. She picked me up for the show. We had a great time. And then when I left the show, that's when my feelings started changing. That's when I remember, because I started looking at you different, And even when she was dropping me off, I had the urge to kiss her, and I was like, okay, now this is a red flag, because now I'm no longer being a friend. Even the fact that I had that urge in me.
Yeah, and it's funny, that's when it started changing for me, when I went to drop you off, and and I think you said you had the urge to kiss me, but in my head I was like, why do I want him to kiss me?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is awkward,
Yeah.
But we did not kiss or anything like that.
Yeah.
We ended up going to the gym the next day.
Yep,
we went to the gym like 2 days in a row.
Yep, we did.
And the second day when we came back from the gym, I think, is that the day we prayed or something?
It is. We got back from the gym. We prayed in the car, and I've never done this just with somebody out. We weren't dating at the time, but just so early on, you don't know people's prayer life. You don't know what type of things they do when they pray. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't know how to speak in tongues, or they don't know what speaking in tongues is. So like that can be weird. So we just started praying. I'm speaking in tongues. Like we in like worship, everything in the car. And it was a song came to my head, and I was going to start singing it. I was like, nah. Now I asked her, like, what song is in your head? It was the same song. I'm like, wow. So then we prayed, and usually when you pray, you're supposed to stop. When you're done, you're supposed to stop and just listen to what God has to say, listen to what the Holy Spirit has to say. We did that, and I felt peace. I didn't hear anything, but I felt peace. I was like, what you hear? She's like, I don't hear nothing. I feel peace. I said, me too. So then I think we prayed again. We prayed for opportunity or something like that. And then my boy Jake called. Shout out to Jake Russell. Yeah, he also has a one-man show playing next weekend. This weekend was the opening weekend. Next weekend is the closing weekend. Shout out to Birth of a Whole Ass Nation, Jake Russell. That's the name of the show. I'm not cussing. That's the name of the show. So yeah, tap in with Planet Ant. We'll be there next week to support.
Yes.
So yeah, so we went, and Jake called. He's like, "Hey man," as soon as we said something about opportunity, the phone rang.
Right after I put,
Yeah, and Jake was like, "Hey, can you come do the show for me tonight?" I'm like, "Yeah." So we ended up going,
and it was at the Comedy Castle.
Yeah,
maybe not Comedy Castle.
It was at the
Go Comedy
in Ferndale, and so went, performed. Danny came. We met up there, and when I went in the house, I asked my mom. I said, "Yo, what's the word of the day?" She was like, peace. And I was like, oh man. Because now, I know my mom hear from God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't nobody else hear from God.
Yeah, I may question my hearing from God, but I know my mom hear from God. Like, so once she said that, I said, oh yeah, it's
on and popping.
It's on and popping. So I did the same thing actually with Isha, my best friend. I did the same thing with her. I gave her 2 words. And no, I didn't give her 2 words. It was 2 words in my mind. And she said one of the words. And I was like, oh, man. So I called my dad. He didn't answer. He called me back while I was on stage. And then
oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
He answered the phone while
I
he was
answered
on
the phone on stage. Yep. So
That was
then
funny.
we got done with that. We sat in the audience together.
Mm-hmm.
And then now sitting with her, I just had this feeling. And then we held hands, and it was just like this energy, and we
For
just
5
stopped.
seconds.
Like,
It wasn't even 5 seconds. It might have been 2 seconds.
Yeah, it was a second.
Like...
Yeah, I was like, ooh, that was strong.
For like superheroes.
Yeah, like, yeah. So that was the end of November. Then December came, and it was pretty much official by then. We were like exclusively talking, exclusively dating.
We went to the movies, I think, the day before Christmas or something.
We did,
but we couldn't get in, so we didn't watch the movie outside.
Yeah, we made our own little movie date. Yeah, and then January 9th we got together. Yeah, so I don't remember too much in December, but yeah, January 9th we made it official.
It was one time he was in before New Year's Eve, he was in Atlanta. He kept calling me like every day. He was on the phone with me. And his cousin was like, "Why are you here?"
Yeah, she was like, "Why did you come? Like, if you got a new boo, why are you?" You know what I'm saying? And I thought about it. I was like, "Huh? I guess you're right." You know, but I went with a friend of mine. You know, down there to Atlanta. So yeah, that's how I was rocking. Then January 9th, and everything kind of happened fast for me. Mm-hmm. And I really wasn't ready, but I knew I didn't want to miss this opportunity. You know, and this is the thing too. When you pray about something, you have to understand what you prayed for, because it could be in your face and you not even know it. So that's what happened for me. I prayed to God about what I want my wife to have, which my list wasn't long, but I had specific things that I knew that were going to be important to me. And it wasn't. I didn't pray anything about physical or anything like that. It was 3 things that I specifically needed that were like detrimental to me. You know, and she had all those things and some, you know.
What were those 3 things?
I wanted to be genuine friends with my, I'm about to say wife, well, yeah, with the person that I was going to be married to. I wanted her to be a fan of my comedy. And it was one more thing I can't remember. But yeah, now that the prayer is answered, I threw it away. I'm like, hey, I got it now. But yeah, those were the 3. It was one more. It was one more. But yeah, she gave me that. She's a fan of my comedy, you know, because being a comedian, you are kind of misunderstood sometimes to the outside world, especially to do comedy every week, to go to shows every week, open mics every week. That can be very tiring. It's very tiresome on us.
As a comedian, yeah.
Yeah, so I know if you don't really understand that craft, coming to a show every week, you know, it can be tough. Or knowing your partner is out at a comedy club 2-3 times out of the week, late night, and just out, you know, that could be tough. So I wanted him to be a fan, wanted us to be genuine friends, you know. And I wanted her to love me genuinely for me before I blew up. That was the last.
That was the one. Yeah, I remember you told me that.
Yeah. Because I know where God is taking me, and you know, taking me high and far in my craft through Him. So I wanted her to know. I wanted her to like me for me, because people can see somebody on a platform and try to get with them. Yeah, just because of what they got, and I didn't want that. But the prayer was I wanted to find her before I blew up. That was the prayer. Threw that prayer away. I did.
He did. He threw it away.
Yeah, I even forgot. But yeah, those were 3 things. So when I saw she had that, it kind of it sold it up, and things were lining up so much for us.
Everything was lining up. It was like we had no other choice.
Literally, it was like we were being drew together. Like
we kept trying to fight it too. Like we would go to open mics and our eyes would catch each other, and then we would be like, I would break it, and he would break it. And...
it was such a strong force, and everything was so lined up. Everything, like people would say stuff. Either to me,
he would be like, you and Mel, you and Mel. And I'd be like, that's my friend. What you talking about?
Yeah, even throughout our days though, like we would be on the phone throughout the day or whatever, and people would say stuff. It's like encounters kept happening. Either somebody would say something, you know, we would see certain numbers. People would mention something like, yeah, this one lady, because she was working at the time, and she would mention like, yeah, my such and such, and like the something be similar about us or about our stories, about our lives. a bunch of our middle name is the same.
My nephew and his sister's birthday is the same.
Yeah.
My sister and his dad's birthday the same.
Mm-hmm. Her parents had an age gap.
The age gap that we're going to tell you about.
Yep.
The exact age gap.
Exact age gap. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so then everything just kept lining up. So now I realized, like, okay, I remember I told her this. I said, I realized what a relationship was. A relationship is two people choosing each other. Mm-hmm. And not to say that somebody won't come along that's better, stronger, sexier, prettier, more money, whatever it is. But that's what love is. Two people saying, I'm gonna choose you every day. Mm-hmm. And that clicked to me. So I was telling her out of just, hey, this is what I was thinking about today. I realized that a relationship is two people that choose each other, and I choose you. And she was like, oh, good. So in her mind, that was me saying I wanted to be in a relationship, which, looking back, that's definitely what that was. But I was just scared. So then she was like, so then a couple of days that passed, and I was like, yeah, we'll do that once we actually get together. She was like, we not together? And I was like, what you mean? She's like, the other day you said you choose me. I was like, I did. She was like, so what are you saying? And I was like, well, I choose you, but I don't choose you. But I do choose you. And she's like, what? So you want to go backwards? I was like, no. I don't want to go backwards. She's like, so what you want to do? I was like, okay, we together.
We all got numbers on speed dial, okay?
Yeah.
Like we said, it's always somebody.
Yeah. And I didn't want this to pass. I didn't want it to pass by. So now we're here. Now it's been 10 months since we've officially been together. It has been 1 year since we've had our first date. And we're here. We're doing comedy. Now we have comedy sets that we do together. We have our own channel. Mm-hmm. We have our content that we create on multiple platforms, both on YouTube, which you're watching. We have our Instagram page and our individual pages. Mm-hmm. So we have a lot of things going on. You know what I'm saying? And here's our
information for Instagram.
Yep, Instagram. And her Instagram, my Instagram, and our collective Instagram.
And we've literally, even though it's only been 10 months, 10 months is a good amount of time for nowadays, the way the world is.
Yeah.
But even though it's only been 10 months, we have experienced so many tests and trials, not from us, but just from life.
Yeah. A lot of tests and trials.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like our relationship been good. I have never been in such a healthy relationship, and I'm grateful that he is healthy mentally. Like, he was raised by both of his parents, and he doesn't really have a lot of trauma from being a child, and I grew up with a lot of trauma, and so he has a lot of patience with me whenever I go through certain things or whatnot. And then he got his flaws as well, but here's the thing, like we say, we choose each other, and it's a blessing to be with somebody who loves you for who you are.
Yeah.
Like he's seen me after losing my brother and stuff. Like, before, he didn't even see me like that. But he's seen the real me or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's not pretty, especially when you go through trauma like the way I went through. Like, I've lost a lot of people and then lose my favorite person in the world. Mm-hmm. It's a lot. And I'm grateful that you've been here by my side. Yeah. Like, just there for me. I know it was Jesus, and I'm not out the red still, but I'm not crying. Like, 3 months ago, I wouldn't have been able to be on this channel.
Yeah, it was nothing but the blood, because this happened. We hit the peak of our relationship. Our birthdays are both in April. We hit the peak of our relationship, and we just got back from Jamaica. Our
first trip together.
Had
a lot of fun
out of the country. Well, we went to New York for a show. We did, but out of the country that we planned. Fun trip.
I mean, New York was fun, but I mean, like, vacation, like you sit down on the beach.
We had a great time. Like on the top of the world. I'm like, oh, now I know I can travel with her. I know I can have fun with her in these different ways. Mm-hmm. Boom.
Discovering these things about each other.
Yes. So now the day we get back was my actual birthday. She had a whole surprise birthday party planned for me, which we're gonna do a video about that. Yeah, she had a whole surprise. But her brother went to the hospital the day of my birthday. And so now that's when the whole transpired about him. And we definitely salute you, Curtis, Taylor, Silas, And we thank you and we appreciate you for your life. And he's super heroic for laying his life down the way he did. And that was a extremely hard time in her life. And it was nothing but God, because I didn't know how to be there for her. I had to become a different person for her and for myself, so that we can continue to grow and continue to thrive. And so now we're here and we're keep pushing forward. And that's what a good, strong relationship is about, is dealing with adversity, dealing with the tests and trials of life, dealing with the ups and downs of life, and trusting God through the process. And I'm super proud of you. Super proud of you. I'm going to continue to be there for you.
Thank you, love.
And it's going to be okay. All right. You know that. All right.
Don't make me cry.
Yes.
Over here, fighting the tears as we're on here.
And now, as our
Say
friends,
that's beautiful. Say this. Say the
said,
SHIT.
to get to the point, what's the big announcement?
It's just me here.
Yeah, right.
Other people are going to tune in, okay?
There you go, Smiley. Finally something with a heart, man.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, man.
Love you, Curtis.
So now, is it time?
What time is it? It's
The big announcement?
7:39.
I'm talking about the big announcement.
I mean, if you want, it's up to you. You are
Yeah, I think it's time.
the head chief of our...
It's time. I think we got everything up about our first day, right?
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah,
that was
we did the party. It was a skating party.
It was a skating party. Yeah.
You love skating.
I do. Yeah. And she had a whole surprise. I had no idea.
I invited people that I did not know.
Yeah.
And I was in people's inboxes and everything.
We're gonna do a video on that on the birthday surprise. Yep.
Yeah.
So now we are here. We've been doing comedy together individually. We're here and we have an announcement. Smiley gonna be mad about this announcement. Drum roll, please. Right. Introducing. He gonna be upset. Spoiler alert, Smiley, you already know we have an open mic coming.
Woo!
Yeah. The LuvLees comedy open mic.
He thought it was something new. Yeah, That's so funny.
Yeah.
We know what he thought. He thought I was about to be barefoot and pregnant.
Barefoot and pregnant?
Yeah. That's what he thought.
Smarter.
Oh, the smarter.
Yes, Thursday, November 16th. We will be at Sports Locker Bar and Grill. Yes, we will. 6:30 sign up for the comedians. 7:30 showtime on the dot. 30375 Plymouth Road, Livonia, Michigan. 48150.
Yeah.
Gosh.
He watched the whole 30 minutes.
He did.
You're supposed to support us anyway. We are so grateful for our one watcher.
Yeah, we are.
We got a few people right now. We don't, but we did. We had some people on our live, on our Instagram live.
Yeah,
We
had about 2 people consistently.
We did. They waited. They couldn't wait for the announcement though. You waited for the announcement, and we are so proud of you, Smada.
Yeah, thank you.
For that, we will give you a water.
Yep, you get actually, speaking of water, let me take a sip. Well, yes, the LuvLees open mic. We're at Sports Locker Bar and Grill this Thursday. Super excited. Super duper excited. I hope to see you guys there. Free entry for now. And if things go well, we're going to be doing this every Thursday.
Yes.
And it's going to be a chance for us to get stronger, other comedians to work out their material against a live audience. So come out, support, come share this experience with us. Come enjoy yourself.
Share the flyer.
Yeah, share.
Just share. Even if you can't make it, just share the flyer.
Yes, and be sure to subscribe as well. Subscribe to our page.
Yeah, our new page. Get us. Yes. We want to get it popping so we can be our expansion. Yeah, so we can expand to more people and have more stuff to talk about.
Expand our reach. So yes, we will see y'all there. We will see y'all there, and this will be. I'm thinking it's going to be every week. That's what I can.
Yeah, that's what we plan on doing it. But we're gonna gauge it and see how it goes.
Yeah, whatever. And we love you, Smarter, man. We love you.
Oh, our biggest support.
Yeah, he is. He's been holding it
That's the
down.
matter.
Yeah. So I'm super excited about this. There was a guy that I knew. Shout out to my guy Aaron.
Yeah.
He tapped us in, man. He told me, he's like, hey man, this guy wants to do some stuff. Give him a call.
Mm-hmm.
So I did. We set up a meeting that day. He was like, yeah, I want to do some comedy up here. We like, all right, let's make it happen.
Had that
So
meeting,
we made it
bam,
happen.
boom.
We made it
That
happen.
was our first couples meeting of handling business.
It was, yeah. And
You had the questions, I had the questions.
Yeah, we've been taking it up to a next level. God has really been blessing us.
God is so good.
So I'm very excited for where we're going, where we headed.
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't, be sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
We're going to be coming with more content. We're going to be coming with more lives, more shorts, more long form, short form videos. So just be sure to subscribe to us. Subscribe to our page, follow our pages. And
if you have something that you want to talk about, a subject or whatever, then hit our inboxes up. We may talk about it.
Yeah.
And highlight it or whatever. If you got any ideas, anything you want to see, then let us know. We got you.
If you want us to interview you or whatever it is, like,
let us know when you're available to come on our show next week. Because I just gave Chad a thumbs up.
Yeah, we're gonna get Smarter on, man.
Get him on this show. And also, if you haven't gotten your book, that I am a novel. If you because you just meet me, so you don't know. But if you hadn't gotten your book, then get your signed copy now at beautifulridgeway.com. Smart already got his book, so we're talking to all the other people who will see.
We talking to the people that's gonna see this in December. We talking to people that's gonna see this in March 2024.
February, March, April, May, June.
Yeah, because we know we're gonna start popping, man, and then people gonna be coming back like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't even about the now. See, hold on. Give me.
This book really ministers to people as well. Like, this is a novel. Like, it pulls you in because it's a novel. It's like watching a really good movie. But it also helps you, if you're dealing with grief, if you're dealing with trauma, any kind of abuse, any kind of rejection issues, anything like that. It helps. It helps with that. So if you want some entertainment and some freedom, then order this book at beautifulridgeway.com. It's only $25.
That's it.
It's actually $20. Y'all just paying for the shipping.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, yeah. Anything else, Booski Pants?
Super proud of you for that.
Thank you.
You got that book out.
Took you a long time to write it too.
But you got it done.
I got it done.
I'm proud of you. You should have grabbed that book.
Get it. We'll also have shirts at our what's it called?
Yeah, the open mic will have shirts available for purchase.
Yeah. Choose Love shirts.
Choose Love, yes. I think that's it, baby. Okay. Oh, we got our YouTube banner.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Who made that?
You did, baby.
I made that.
Super creative. Super creative.
I didn't even know I can do that.
And if you haven't seen our intro, was in the beginning. We're gonna have to make a little outro. But yeah. I'm excited, man. It's our first live. We did a great job.
I think so. Good job, Booski Pants.
Yep. And I'm Malachi Lee.
And I'm Danny Lee.
And we are
the LuvLees.
Choose Love, y'all.
Choose
Peace.
Love.